Now, an opinion poll recently conducted by the forthcoming presidential election had projected the Peter Obi's Labour Party as the winner of the 2023 presidential election, ahead of the APC's Bola Tinubu and PDP's Atiku, sharing the second place, and the NNPC's Kwakwanso coming fourth. What do you make of this poll, tipping Obi as the winner?
Well, the explanation that the ANAP guys have offered is that the poll is not predictive, which means the poll is not saying that, look, the 2023 election will be won by any individual, but that they are saying that if an election was conducted today, the majority of the voters indicated that they will vote for Peter Obi. So they are saying, look, this is not predictive in nature. It's just a means of gauging voter behavior and all that. But I can understand why other candidates are hungry. Other candidates believe that, look, there is no credibility to this poll. They cite the fact that the same NOI had organized a similar poll in 2015, which indicated that Goodluck Jonathan will win the election, and then it didn't win. So if we are to look at some of the facts that they came up with, I think it will help us to understand their mission. They are saying that 32% of the respondents indicated that they had not decided on who to vote for, and that 39% of these undecided voters were in the north central of our country. They are also saying that 27% of the undecided voters are male, while 15% of them are female. So, as far as they are concerned, these statistics will help people to work hard, determine the demographics that they need to really work hard on. For example, if the same poll is telling us that 32% of the people spoken with are undecided, then it means that this race is far from being decided. And their statistics also show that the respondents were aware, 99% of the respondents were aware of Tinubu, 98% are aware of Atiku, 95% are aware of Obi, and 74% are aware of Kwankwaso. My own issue with this kind of polling is the object of sampling. If this sampling was based on people who have access to social media, if it was electronically generated, then you cannot by any stretch of the imagination say that the sampling is representative, because you and I know that an overwhelming majority of our people are not on social media. So they don't even have phones. You go to, and even if they have phones, they don't have Android phones through which you can do all sorts of things. So if the sampling was based on people who are on social media who can respond electronically to questions asked them, then I dare say that it is not representative, because an overwhelming majority of our people are not electronically compliant. They are not on social media. A good number of them don't even know how to use a phone or an Android phone. So that is why a lot of people will not take this kind of survey seriously until people have evidence of the kind of sampling that was done, the kind of statistics that was used to generate the facts that were used. Then it will be difficult for people to believe this kind of survey. People need to be sure that a critical segment of our population, especially the voters in northern Nigeria, people need to be sure that that sampling that was done bore them in mind. If it does not bear such people in mind, if it does not bear the unlettered people in southern Nigeria in mind, then it is not representative of overall voter behavior. This is the way we should look at these things. And I also would argue, as someone who has been covering politics in our nation for some time, who is also able to do a lot of punditry and do it accurately, that other factors determine voter behavior in our country. Factors such as ethnicity determine voter behavior in our country. Even pecuniary benefits. Pecuniary benefit. We see on election day that the highest bidder usually gets the votes. These days, politicians are struggling to undo themselves. They are struggling to outspend themselves on election day by buying the conscience of our people. And usually the parties that do not have so much to spend are parties that usually do not win elections. So this is the situation. A whole lot of things come into play. Religion, ethnicity, pecuniary benefits, were all of these considered in the course of doing this sampling. So if this sampling does not bear all of this in mind, honestly, it cannot be representative of the way